Hello.
Uh,
Hello.
okay, so hi everyone. We are formally starting this session. There's a background noise from someone. If you just keep your cameras on and back and just keep your speaker on mute mode, unless you're required to speak, I think this will help. So hi everyone. My name is Ashish. I represent Phenom Placement. I welcome all of you. First of all, thank you very much for joining this session, and many congratulations to everyone who scored rank. It's a big thing, proud feeling. Actually, I'm both proud and nervous to be in presence of one of the finest minds. So many congratulations to everyone who are ready to embark this exciting journey. And to guide you in this journey, we have three people with us who are not just your mentors, but a friend also. So let me welcome all these three people who will be the panelists and would be answering your queries. First, we have Ayush Agrawal. He's a CA IRH in final, ex-PwC article. He's currently working in Mahindra Group. Second is Mr. Abhijit Mutha, again a rank holder, KPMG article, currently working in JP Morgan, and of course a national level athlete. Third is Mr. Anirudh Ramesh. I'm sorry, his name is coming as Arananya, but his name is Anirudh. He's also a rank holder, a Deloitte article. He's currently working with Bain and Company. So without taking much of your time, I hope we can start the session. And a friendly request, which will be valid through all this session, is keep your cameras on if possible, and keep yourself on mute side. If you have a question, please raise your hand. There's an interactive session, so after 3 or 4 minutes, we'll open the floor for questions as per the convenience of the panelists and the candidates. So now I'm presenting these three people, Ayush, Abhijit, and Anirudh. Thank you very much, guys. The floor is with you.
Yeah, welcome everyone. So we'll start off this session. So some queries we've already received from your end, which we'll be addressing, और कुछ है जो आप impromptu you can ask, you can get your doubts resolved. So first one is what are the rules that are open for CS? Result आ गया, 5 दिन हो गया, अभी लग रहा हो कोई calls नहीं आया, कुछ नहीं हुआ, खाली Phenom का एक group बना. तो कैसे job मिलेगा, कैसे क्या है? So first we'll be taking that up. So सबका ये कहते हैं कंसल्टिंग में कैसे जाना है, आईबी में कैसे जाना है और मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनिंग में कैसे जाना है. These are the three primary goals. उसके बाद बहुत सारे और इक्विटी रिसर्च हो गए, इंडस्ट्री में कुछ स्पेशलाइजेशन हो गया, बिग फोर हो गया. So we'll be starting off with this question. So Anirudh, can you start off with your consulting thing, because consulting is the first preference of all the rank holders.
Sure, Ayush. I mean, I'll probably start off I'll probably ask a question. If someone's interested in answering it, would be great. We can have an interactive session. If someone is interested in going into consulting, probably unmute yourself and tell me why consulting, right? I'll probably give 5 seconds here. If anyone's interested, please go ahead. If not, I can continue with it. Yeah, I mean, I see a hand being raised. Please unmute yourself.
Ashish.
And
Ashish Agarwal, you can go ahead and ask a question.
Yeah, sorry for not I'm facing just a bandwidth issue. Going forward with your answer, I want to join consultancy because I think I want to brainstorm my mind into making some strategies or something which can directly add a value to the client. Like if I talk about audit, the client doesn't see the value which we are adding. It may be an intangible value which he is unable to see. So I want to get into a profession where I add a direct value to the client so that they can see what we are doing, and I need to brainstorm my mind into making of strategy because brainstorming is quite an interesting thing for me. That is the reason.
Understood. Perfect. Thank you so much, Ashish. I probably see Karan here. If I can have one last answer from Karan, and then we'll take it forward.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think the best part is to getting to know about many industries.
Sorry to interrupt. Don't call us sir. Call us by names
Yeah,
because
call us by
we are
names.
just 1 or 2 years older. or younger,
So
yeah.
I think the best thing about consulting is getting to know about many industries in the shortest time possible. I think that's the best thing about consulting.
Awesome. I mean, I'd probably request you to lower down your hands. In the interest of time, I'll probably take it up, right? So consulting, as you probably correctly mentioned, is solving high-pressure, complex situations for C-suite employees, probably the top management of the company, right? In short periods of time and making high-impact decisions. So you probably want to increase profitability or you want to venture into a new market. I'll probably take 1 or 2 examples here where your client could be Air India today, right? And they've been undergoing losses in the last 1 year. How do you turn around the same and bring them back up to profitable levels? Or another example could be Zomato wants to expand into a new market, right? And they are currently in India and the UAE. They are validating whether they should go to Southeast Asia or South Africa. So how do you go about and decide that? So it could be anything and everything which is a problem today, which a company wants to solve for, simply, right? So at consulting, there are three major players, or like how we have done articleship in the Big Four. We have the Big Three, which is called the MBB firms, or McKinsey, BCG, and Bain, right? McKinsey does not hire chartered accountants today. They used to earlier. BCG and Bain have reached out to us, and they have been coming every single attempt. So you can probably try applying to them through their application portal. For more details, you can reach out to us later on, right? Apart from this, consulting also, every Big Four has a consulting arm towards it. PwC has something called Strategy, and EY has something called Parthenon, and etc. Right? Apart from this, you can also go into boutique consulting firms, which are not as well established as these, probably the Big Three or the Big Four, but which cater to mostly specific industries themselves. It could be either in financial services or private equity alone, but these are very, very well established firms which cater to high-level business problems again. So this is what consulting is, and probably if someone's interested to go into it, we'll take it up in the Q&A session, if that's fine. Now I'll probably pass it on to Abhijit to talk about investment banking for a minute, and then we can move forward.
Yeah, thanks, Anirudh. So hi, I'm Abhijit, and I'm into investment banking field. So I mean, like the top two preference of every rank holder is either to get into consulting or IB. Obviously, management trainee roles are also equally important. But yeah, so let's like I was in the same boat as you are like 6 months back, and I didn't know what interests me, or which is the field which I should choose. But yeah, sure. So the thing is that what is investment banking? So as I'll tell you in a brief what investment banking or what investment banker does. So it's you all might be knowing, so as in consulting there is Big Three. In investment banking there is a term called as bulge bracket. And in bulge bracket, banks such as JP Morgan, Citibank, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Credit Suisse. These are all the banks which are the top tier of investment banking and they are called as bulge bracket. So that is how you can choose which firm do you want to enter into. And as of now, Bank of America and JP Morgan does hire chartered accountants in the investment banking field as such. So there are a lot of confusion, and I've received a lot of questions on this, like what exactly the chartered accountants do. Are they treated at par with MBAs, and how exactly is the setup of investment banking of this bulge bracket in India? So just to give, there are three roles which are offered. There is front office, mid office, and back office role. And most of the bulge bracket do not have front office roles open for freshers, so they need some experience to get into front office roles. But there are a lot of mid office roles available. Bank of America is a IB which gives you front office roles for internship for 6 months, and then if you do nice, they might convert you into full time. It's very rare, but yeah, they hire only 1 or 2 people every year. So that's the thing. And the way it is designed as you communicate with overseas bankers, and then you help creating maybe mergers and acquisitions, or in IPOs, or some debt refinancing and all that stuff. Apart from that, there are a lot of Indian investment banks that do hire. Kotak is there, and all that Indian banks which you always see who are in support of IPOs. So we can take this further. If you have any specific questions, we can take it in the further Q&A session. Now I would like to hand it over to Ayush.
Thank you. So all of us want to apply for consulting, IB, or management trainee profiles. Now, what exactly is management trainee profile? You have 4 stints typically everywhere of 3 months each, except for Marico, which has 3 stints of 2 months each. Here you get to work in different functions. Like I am working in core sales function now. I'll be working with engineers in core product development function in the next stint. So you get to have a view of the entire organization, entire business. तो आपको business competency develop हो जाएगी, and then you are put into a fixed role. Now, अभी Aditya Birla Group, after 1 year, what it does is it sends the people for 2 years to a plant location, ठीक है? And it will be coming down for recruitments most probably. उसके बाद Unilever का भी ऐसे ही रहता है, but Unilever will not be recruiting this attempt most likely because it recruits after November attempts. Also the July attempt rank holders. So you can apply 6 months later for that. Marico will be taking you guys this attempt. Mahindra भी नहीं लेगा. उसको छोड़ के you can apply for Mondelez. Mondelez में you can reach out to people working there. Like you can reach out to Shubham Agarwal, Meghna Kangan and other guys who have been FLPs. LinkedIn पे reach out करना, they'll definitely reply. उसको छोड़ के Nestle, Britannia, Johnson and Johnson. These are the companies which take people for management trainee profiles. So these profiles are typically profiles where you get paid very well. 20 plus का salary रहता है हर जगह पे. एंड काम बहुत अच्छा रहता है. अब 1 साल के बाद what work you do is not always fixed. जैसे कुछ लोग का फिक्स रहता है कि आपको 1 साल बाद M&A प्रोफाइल मिलेगा या फिर आपको 1 साल बाद strategy प्रोफाइल मिलेगा. But that is not the case with everyone. Like in my case, it is not get decided. It will be decided after 1 year. So that depends on the business circumstances and the situations. So management trainee का ये है. Apart from that, people who are rank holders get into big fours as well. But big four में उनका choice रहता है financial due diligence, valuations and all. So that is about deals, जैसे KPMG deals and PwC deals ये सब रहता है. So उसमें भी अलग-अलग functions है जिसको if you have questions we can elaborate like corporate due diligence, valuations, financial due diligence, IB, post merger structuring, which is a part of the deals function. And उसको छोड़ के core functions है. Finance में भी if you go ICICI Bank recruit करता है for credit managers, तो वहाँ पे you can check, वो ICICI campus में आता है. Normal banks में भी you can apply, you can reach out to people through LinkedIn. तो उसमें भी IB roles and normal जो finance based profile है, equity research profiles है, portfolio management है, HSBC लेता है. Equity research के लिए Axis Securities, ICICI Securities ये सब लेते हैं. So these are the kind of profiles which you can apply for, and management trainee का भी मैंने एक overview दे दिया. Now if you have further questions we can take it up definitely. So the house is open for questions. जो questions है shoot it कि कैसा profile रहता है, कैसा अपने को apply करना चाहिए, you can shoot and we'll then proceed to the next question.
This is a small request. First raise your hands and then we can take questions one by one. I can see one hand raised by Sumit Janget. Sumit, if you can hear me, you can go ahead.
Actually, it was for the previous one, the consultancy one.
No problem.
Yes.
Shreyansh Agarwal, do you have a question?
Okay, so I had a similar question for Anirudh only. I mean, if you're open for it. You are on mute, Anirudh.
Anirudh, you are on mute.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
hi
should I-
Shreyansh. Yeah, go ahead.
You're again on mute, Anirudh.
So,
Perfect.
okay, so Anirudh, I was working with Aditya Birla Group's corporate strategy team with during my industrial training. So the work was really similar to what we do in consulting because I was involved in new market entry, etc. So it was the internal consultant team of the group. So how do you differentiate between a strategy team of a conglomerate and companies like BCG, Bain, or McKinsey?
I mean, the simple difference is basically you working for Aditya Birla Group in the different companies, right? You probably have 6 companies which are listed in the in the stock market, and you work for them, right? Whereas here you work across different industries. One day you could be working in e-commerce, the second day you could be in chemicals. Not every conglomerate offers this much of a breadth, if I can say. So that's the major difference. And then after probably 2, 3, 4 years in consulting, you choose one specific sector and specialize in that. So that is the major difference.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Shreyansh Agarwal, if you can hear me. Okay. Sumit, do you have a question? Sumit Janget, your hand is still raised.
Sumit, you can put down your hands. वहाँ पे click करो और
Okay, Ashish Agarwal, I think have a question.
It's again for Anirudh. Actually, you told us about the Zomato example. Maybe my knowledge might be short on something. What is the difference between then due diligence? In case of due diligence, would we analyze key we need to take this decision or not regarding going to a new country, a new geography?
So due diligence could be anything, right? It needn't be only a market entry case. It could be for an M&A case as well. It could be for anything of any sort, right? Due diligence is the basic process that you do to verify and vet anything and everything. But so if you see the cases that consulting firms do, you do a due diligence part for every case, but every case could be different. It could be across profitability, market entry, social impact, etc. Due diligence is again divided into multiple parts. It could be financial due diligence, which more investment bankers and private equity people do, or from a business commercial due diligence, which consultants do. So it's probably across all cases, if I can say.
So we can say that management consultancy is just a superset of the commercial due diligence.
Not precisely, but you can take it as a proxy, if I can say. It's not the exact way of looking at it, but it is one way of looking at it.
Okay.
Okay, I can see another person named Chirag Kela. Chirag, go ahead. Hi, Chirag. Okay, if Neha can hear me, Neha Badlani.
Hello, Ayush, I have a question from you.
Yeah.
You mentioned that Mahindra is not hiring for July attempt. So
Right.
in November, after November results, will Mahindra hire July rankers or just November one?
So what happens to noise? Can you put yourself on mute? Yeah. So what happens is typically these management trainee profiles are aligned with the MBA sessions. So Unilever ka, Mahindra ka sessions are aligned with MBA ones. So they'll recruit after November attempt. Their joining is somewhere around May, June with the MBA batch. And they'll recruit you as well. Like May plus November attempt are considered together in January. So that is the answer to your question.
Fine. Next we have Akhil Nandan. Akhil, can you hear us? Akhil, if you can hear us, please go ahead. Okay, I'll take another one. Piyush Bajaj.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, yeah, hi.
I have a question for Ayush.
Yeah, hi. Yeah.
Ayush, you are doing management training, right, at Mahindra?
Yeah,
So I've got a doubt, like, will the work be same as the one which we'll be doing in Big Four or not? And if yes, could we be having more exposure when we do the work at Big Four, or we'll be getting more exposure when we come to the corporate world, which would be nice for us, fresher like us?
Okay. So when you're working in a Big Four, you're working in one particular department. For example, if you're into auditing, you are only doing audits and LRs of clients, right? If you're into taxation, you're only dealing with taxation. But if you're a part of the management trainee profile, you get to work in 4 different functions. Like first, I worked with supply chain department, supply chain management. Next, I'm working with sales and marketing. Next, I'll be working with product development. So these are the different departments where you don't get to work normally, right? So if you're a part of this management trainee profile, you get exposure of the business in and out by working in multiple departments. And then you get to choose one department if there are vacancies in multiple departments. Else you'll be put into one department when there's vacancy. So you can also get into strategy department, M&A department if you get through the management trainee profile. But if you get into Big Four, it might be difficult for you to get into strategy, M&A and such other profiles.
One more question. These Mahindra and all, could we be applying through ICI placements, or is it better to apply privately for that?
No, ICI placements are fixed companies. So you have certain companies like Bajaj Auto and Colgate Palmolive, which come for recruitment for management trainee profiles in ICI campus. And that too in particular locations only. So if someone is applying in Mumbai and if Bajaj Auto is coming to Mumbai, they can apply for it, but others can't. Okay? So Bajaj Auto and these companies come to ICI campuses, but there are certain companies which recruit offline only, like Phenom has tie up with Marico and Mahindra. There is one more placement agency, Fast Careers, which have tie up with Unilever and RPG. And there are certain other companies like Mondelez, Britannia, J&J, Nestle, and such other companies where you need to reach out to people and ask whether they are recruiting for management training profiles, including Reckitt Benckiser. And if they are, you can apply through them. So all of this will be off campus.